What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Drafting Storm Until I Trophy. This is a pretty good Storm pack. I think you could maybe take Jace, but I think Mana Vault is probably better. And then I could wheel Mind's Desire or Electromancer, and that'll let me know if Storm is open. But yeah, I'll just take the Mana Vault. Getting lots of mana is really important. Nothing great here. I do like Uro in the blue-green Storm deck because it's a alternate win condition. It's good with the cantrips, and you already want to have lots of like card draw and stuff that goes to the graveyard. And it also just puts more lands into play. And you want to have lands so that you can High Tide or double your mana with Heartbeat of Spring, stuff like that. There's also Treachery, and this untaps your lands, so it's also good with High Tide. I think I would take one of those two cards. I think Uro is actually a little bit better. It's also more narrow because you have to go heavy green, but I'll start with that. So Portent, this is one of the cantrips that's really good with Uro. Then there's like a green Signet. It's not going to be very good. Click, that's not exactly what I'm looking for this type of deck. So I'll just take the card draw. Scalding Tarn is definitely a pretty good land. Cryptic is good in the heavy blue deck, but you never know how heavy blue you're going to get to go. I know I already passed Jace the Mind Sculptor, so the person on my left is probably blue. Probably just take the Scalding Tarn. It's good with Uro as well. Cutting blue with the Cryptic would be a strong play. Just don't think it's the right move, though. So Storm might be cut again. We're not seeing any of like the best Storm cards yet. Memory Jar is kind of good in Storm. Basalt Monolith could be playable. Dryad is decent. It's good with High Tide. I'll take the Jar. It's kind of good with Uro. It puts cards in your graveyard. Wow, there's so many lands in this pack. Green looks a little open. Blue is not very open. White is definitely open. This is not what you want to see when you are forcing Storm. You don't want to see red and white aggro open because those are the cards that are very useless to the Storm player. So I'll just take a land. I guess the Botanical Sanctum is probably best since I have the Uro already. Okay, here's a couple of blue cards. Yeah, Storm is really not looking open, so we might have to be another blue Storm deck. And we know the Mind's Desire is in the first pack. So maybe that's what we do. We go for the Mind's Desire deck. Emery or Mole Drifter, they're kind of similar. I like Secura Tribe Elder, another card that goes to the graveyard and it's more lands in play. Haven't seen the High Tide yet. I also like Seagate Stormcaller. I should end up with plenty of stuff to use it with, but I don't have any of the really amazing stuff yet, like Time Walk or Ancestral, so I think I'll just take the Secura Tribe Elder. Okay, this is the pack we opened, and there's Mind's Desire and Electromancer. I think it makes sense to take the Mind's Desire and make sure that we just lock up that Storm win condition. And maybe we can end up blue-green big mana and Mind's Desire into some Eldrazi or something. That would be cool. I think this is definitely better than Electromancer. We might not be red. Okay, none of these cards are going to matter. And yeah, I guess we're not going to table very much. Guess I can take Yorion. Haven't found a way to play that card yet. Yeah, not a lot is tabling. So, but green is relatively open. Wow, Skyclave Apparition. This card is so good. People just hate playing mono white. It's just so boring. But like, Skyclave Apparition is a first pickable card. It's absolutely amazing. So ideally, I'll be heavy blue, and I'll get High Tide and some Eldrazi, a bunch of other ways to make a ton of mana. But that's not necessarily going to happen, though. There are definitely some other blue drafters at the table. So I can just take this Mox. Then maybe I can wheel the Tolarian Academy, or maybe the Tinker, but I can't really count on that. I mean, I could just take the Tinker, but that doesn't seem good. Okay, there's Upheaval. That's another win condition. Just make a ton of mana, Upheaval, and then just like escape Uro, or just put any creature on the battlefield and just win from there. And then Exploration is fine. Maybe I'll try to wheel that. Shelldock is definitely like quite good. But I think I need to take the Upheaval, just because it's so important for the archetype. Yeah, I don't want to try to wheel it. I think that's too risky. Oh wow, and then we get the Fast Bond next pick. So yeah, this is one of the most important cards for blue-green combo. Upheaval being another one. So I'll definitely take that. And now we're seeing some of the red-black Storm cards. Seething Song, Cabal Ritual, Past in Flames. I'm not sure if that's open. I think maybe someone that we're passing to might be taking these cards. But just given our start, I think Fast Bond makes a lot of sense. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. And we already have Scalding Tarn and Secura Tribe Elder. And there's Ignite Memories. We want to try to take one of the weaker win conditions. So maybe we'll table that. This is actually shaping up pretty good at this point. Definitely looking for Time Twister, the mana doublers, untap effects to go with those, like Turnabout or Time Spiral, and just more card draw or mana fixing. That's really all we're looking for. And then maybe Brain Freeze as a win condition would be good. Okay, and here's Ulamog, as I've been talking about Eldrazi. There's also Bolas's Citadel. But I really doubt we're going to table the Tinker from the opening pack. And then Baral would be fine, but yeah, this is not really the Baral deck. Baral would be okay here. Got a few cards that it works with. But let's just take the Ulamog, and now this is a really good card to Mind's Desire into, or we can just cast it. I mean, we have Fast Bond, Mana Vault, and definitely just get to 10 mana. Mystical Tutor, that can get the Wheel of Fortune, or the Mind's Desire, or the Upheaval. That's probably good enough. Iteration would be fine too, it is on the splash, but I think my sorceries are strong enough to go with Mystical Tutor here. Okay, another Ritual and Manamorphose. Yeah, blue-red Storm might be open, actually. Let's see, I think I'll just take the Manamorphose, though, because it's better in my deck currently. But I might wheel all these Storm cards, I'm not sure yet. Yeah, there's the 1000-Year Storm and the Heartbeat. I think we just want the Heartbeat. We don't have the untap effects yet, but still plenty of time left to get those. Marsh Flats, I don't think that's going to work for us. Larian Academy, I guess I'll take this to speculate. Right now, it does not seem to be playable. Stomping Ground, that's definitely quite good here. Yeah, all three of the Storm cards wheeled that I mentioned, Past in Flames and both of the Rituals. So I guess I just take Seething Song. There's the Ignite Memories. And is that all the storm stuff that we're going to wheel? Yes, it is. Okay. We're probably not quite getting there on the Seething Song, Ignite Memories. Front, they're just not great in this deck. Yeah, I guess green is not that open. It has not worked out exactly how I was hoping it would. We don't have... we're also looking for like Courser of Crewfix effect to go with Fast Bond. There are some good cards here, Cultivate and Factor Fiction. I think Factor Fiction's probably better. Maybe I can wheel the Cultivate. A lot of decks don't really want to play that card. Teferi so that I can instant speed Upheaval, that would be kind of cool. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before, but it would be awesome. I can just take Miscalc, which is a good fair card, and wheel this Escape to the Wilds. That seems like the only plan here. Okay, there's the Time Spiral, which you just want draw 7s anyways, but this is also good with Heartbeat. So there's no way I can pass that. Even though the Monolith would be okay. Chrome Mox. Or a Planeswalker. Mirari's Wake. I don't usually play Mirari's Wake in the Storm decks. I feel like it's a little bit too slow and requires the white mana. Yeah, I think it's just a little too slow. So let's just take the Chrome Mox. Not amazing. Now this has some really good cards for us. Frantic Search and Lion's Eye Diamond are both great. I would like to have both of those. And then Verdant Catacombs would be solid. The Lion's Eye Diamond is mostly good with the draw 7s. You just use it before cast Wheel of Fortune, Time Spiral. And then the Frantic Search is good with Heartbeat. So I think the Frantic Search might be a little bit better. We don't have Yogg Will to make Lion's Eye Diamond like from good to great. So Dak, this is just a good card in general. So I think I'll just take it. So it's not going to be that hard for me to get red mana in this deck. Can filter our draws. Yeah, I like taking this card. It's good with Uro. And if we randomly steal artifacts, that's really good too. Okay, nice. 2 more win conditions. So there's Hullbreaker Horror or Emrakul. I think I want to just go Emrakul. I feel like I've done the Hullbreaker Horror thing so many times now. Yeah, let's just Mind's Desire into Emrakul. That's going to be amazing. Oh wow, and there's Show and Tell. And there's Mana Flare. Yeah, I think we just want the Mana Flare. We want to cast, we want to get the cast trigger on these Eldrazi. We don't want to just put them into play. Yeah, we did table the Cultivate, so yeah, this is a pretty good version of the Blue-Green Storm, I think. Expansion Explosion, this would be decent as well. But let's take the Cultivate. Okay, and the white and black cards are still wheeling, so... Oh wow, we got the Lion's Eye Diamond. Cool. It's not great in our deck. Guess I'll still play it though. Oh, and we got Underworld Breach. We don't have the Brain Freeze though. We have to cut some cards. I think I'm going to cut the Ignite Memories. I think the Eldrazi are just better. I can just hardcast them or Mind's Desire, and that's enough for me. Yeah, we're gonna have to make some cuts here. I think it makes sense to cut the Crow Mox because we really want lands, because we're playing like the Heartbeat and a Flare deck. So I have to go 17 lands in this deck. And what is Underworld Breach going to do? It's good with like Seething Song. I think I want to play the Breach because my deck is actually good at getting cards in the graveyard. I have Jar, Factor Fiction, Dak Faden, Frantic Search, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I think that card's actually just good. So I just need to cut 2 cards. Maybe Muldrifter, it's a little slow. Yeah, let's cut the Muldrifter, because I have plenty of card draw. Then maybe Seething Song is out of place. Maybe Lion's Eye Diamond is out of place. Okay, I'll just cut the Lion's Eye Diamond. Then I forgot, I do have this Mox Jet. So I'm not sure, do I want to play 16 lands in Mox Jet? That's fine. I don't need to do anything crazy here. I'd rather have a land than a Seething Song. I kind of like that I have the Seething Song Underworld Breach combo. I feel like I could use that in certain circumstances to cast an Eldrazi. Frantic Search is actually really good with Underworld Breach. Yeah, I think I just don't need the Seething Song. Just gonna play more lands. Sure, I always hit lands. Okay, this looks good. Let's try it out. Here we are for round 1. We're on the draw. I feel like I can mulligan this. It has some awkward cards, like Memory Jar, Breach, Factor Fiction. These are all really slow. You want to draw them in the late game. I want to have like some acceleration. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, having Fast Bond, the opening hand is really good. Even though I can't play it yet. Really just trying to get Fast Bond down and then hit one of my draw 7s. So let's see if we can find green mana with this Portent. If there's green mana, there's probably no way that I shuffle. Okay, there was no green mana, so I will shuffle. Nice, and we hit Stomping Ground right away. So our hand is pretty awkward. Definitely don't want to have Emrakul in hand. Don't really want to have Mind's Desire in hand either. So yeah, we just need to find Factor Fiction, a Wheel of Fortune, something like that. I might have to cycle this miscalculation. Okay, new plan. I'll counter the Entomb. Entomb is a really important card for Reanimator, so I'm happy to just counter that instead of let it resolve and try to counter their Reanimate. I would rather just counter the Entomb and I'll just hope that they can't get anything great in the graveyard. Or at least that it will take them a few turns. Right. Hit me with a Mind Twist, but that's okay. I actually didn't need those cards anyways. I'm actually totally fine with that. Probably could have played this Mountain out. Yeah, I'm just going to play my lands just in case they have Hymn to Turok or Liliana of the Veil or something. My lands are really important. Now I have plenty of good draws. Even drawing Upheaval would be pretty decent because it will just buy me so much time. Interesting, yeah, they haven't done anything. Okay, they've got Click for some pressure, but they're just going to see this Lonely Forest in my hand. Their deck is looking pretty good. They've got Entomb and they've got some Disruption with Click and Mind Twist. Definitely looks like a pretty decent deck. Okay, the Tar Pit is actually pretty good, and yeah, if they have a counterspell, I'm probably just like dead here. Yeah, and each turn that goes by, Fast Bond is getting worse. So I might want to bring in Muldrifter. Maybe take out one of the lands. Be decent in situations like this. I was thinking of playing it anyways. Okay, there's the Upheaval. So I'm just gonna have to go for it. They don't have double blue. They can't replay the Click, that's kind of nice. It looks like they have Force of Will. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna be dead. Yeah, they have Force of Will too, and they exiled Fractured Identity, so that's gonna be really good against my Eldrazi plan. So I think I'm gonna want to bring in Ignite Memories against that. I'm gonna want to change the deck a little bit. I think Muldrifter is good against all the disruption. I'll take out one land for the Muldrifter. And maybe I take out one of the Eldrazi? If I can cast Ulamog, I can just exile their white sources, and then they can't Fractured Identity. So I'll just take out the Emrakul. Yeah, I'm just gonna hedge, take out the Emrakul. It does have protection from Fractured Identity, so they actually can't use that on it. Okay, let's forget the Ignite Memories plan. But I am gonna bring in the Muldrifter. This is certainly an interesting one. Got all the mana we could ever dream of. It's awkward to have Mana Flare and Heartbeat. But Cultivate's looking really good. Fast Bond is not looking really necessary, but maybe I can find one of the draw 7s to make it really good. So they have Demonic Tutor, so I guess they're going to... Yeah, this is really awkward. I guess I'm just going to hold up the Miscalculation. don't want to let them cast Entomb plus reanimate here, because that'll probably just end the game. I have to guess that that's what they demonic tutored for. Okay, they're playing it safe here. Still going to hold up the miscalc. Okay, interesting. Now I have Wheel of Fortune. So there's a chance that this miscalculation doesn't work here. But either way, I think this is the way I have to play this. Okay, so maybe they got something else. Maybe they don't have Entomb. Okay, now this is going to be an interesting turn. I might have to discard both of my mana doublers here. Because, I mean, I don't want to put them into play, I'll say that much. So yeah, I'm just going to have to discard them. But I don't think that's a big deal. I can reshuffle them later with Time Twister. Time Spiral, I mean. Nice, okay, that resolved, and I have Underworld Breach now. Okay, I might be able to win right here. I think I'm just going to try to win. See what happens here. Discard 2 cards, and okay, now I have Mind's Desire. I can just play that. Don't need the deck. Don't think I need Memory Jar either. And 3. So now I have the Frantic Search, Mind's Desire thing going on. Just gonna keep getting my Storm count up. Looks like they don't have Force of Will. Don't need Upheaval. $12 cards left. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, I may have messed up at this point. Oh man, okay. I only have 10 cards left in my library. Oh man. I've Stormed too much. Jeez, okay. How am I gonna win this? So I can't Mind's Desire now. Oh my gosh. Can I keep going? Do I just try to win with this Ulamog? Oh man. What does the Fact or Fiction do? Okay, I think I can still do this. Discard this. Discard Mind's Desire. Ulamog. Now this Fact or Fiction will let me shuffle, but I need to find the Emrakul. Looks like I'm not going to find the Emrakul. So I have 4 mana. 14, okay. I can play Uro and Ulamog. Probably enough to win, right? I don't think there's anything else I can do at this point. Okay, no, I don't have enough to escape the Uro. Okay, this is a little risky. I definitely overdid it there with the Mind's Desire. Probably should have been able to win there, but... So now my opponent's going to have access to Heartbeat mana. Maybe they can deal with this Ulamog. But if not, I can cast Emrakul next turn. Yeah, it's definitely a problem. Mind's Desiring your whole library. No, wait, oh, I still could have won. I had Time Spiral, right? Yes, Time Spiral is still in my deck. Okay. So I play the Emrakul, and then I reshuffle with Time Spiral. Okay. Definitely forgot about that. But yeah, I'll remember at this time. I think this is just too weak. Okay, this hand is perfect. Okay, my opponent kept 6. I'm gonna keep. Dak has not seemed amazing so far. I'll bottom the Dak. I don't think I've seen a lot of artifacts from my opponent. Wow, this is perfect. I can just play my whole hand next turn. Oh, geez. Okay. Wow, that's really rough. Yeah, it's going to be hard to come back from that. Really needed to have the Wheel of Fortune survive that hymn. But I have plenty of more card draw in this deck. It's really filled with card draw. I think my opponent has Exhume as well. So if I could discard this Ulamog, that might be a thing. Even though it doesn't work against Archon. Yeah, I'm just going to play all my lands. Because I know they have Mind Twist. So they use the Demonic Tutor. I know they have the best card. Liliana, yeah, that's going to be pretty good. Shoot, that's one of the 6 drops that we did not want to draw there. And now they have Archon in their graveyard. And yeah, they've cast Demonic Tutor. So I have to believe that they have something here. Reanimate. Okay, maybe not. Well, we technically have outs. That Liliana is getting up to ultimate range. Yeah, there's the Exhume, but they can just get Archon of Cruelty to make me sacrifice my creature. So I have to draw, if I can draw Time Spiral here, maybe I can win. Maybe Upheaval. Oh, okay. Yeah, they didn't plus their Liliana, which, I mean, they probably, I think they should have plus so that they could use the ultimate on the following turn. I mean, it looks like I'm gonna get one more turn here. Animate Gristlebrand, okay. But they've already discarded their Force of Will. They might not have much else. Maybe they can draw into their Vendilion Click would be good here. Yeah, we're down to like 1 or 2 outs here. Okay, Underworld Breach. What can I do with that? So Frantic Search is free here. I can Frantic Search if I want to. No, I think I just want a wheel to start. This is a tough position. Okay, maybe I can deck my opponent. They're at 15 cards. Yeah, I think I just deck my opponent. That's how I win. So I leave. So I was thinking about leaving the Mind's Desire, my graveyard, because I kind of need it to win the game. But I can actually just cast Wheel of Fortune 3 times and win the game that way. So let's see if that works. Okay, we got the first one off. Okay, so I'm at 5 life. Oh, I cannot. I need to get 2 more cards in my graveyard. Okay. Can I time spiral? No. I'm mystical. What do I get with mystical? Seething Song in my deck? Currently I have, let's say I have 5 mana right now. And I'm at 3 life. So that means I can play 2 more lands to get up to 7 mana. Okay, so I can do this. Okay. Do I want a mystical or portent? I guess mystical's better. Let me look at my deck. Mystical doesn't give me anything that helps. So portent it is. I need to find some lands. That's all I need is lands. There's 1 land. Is 1 land in the top 3 good enough? Think so? Okay, here's the second Wheel of Fortune. Now I need to find 1 land. Yes, we found it. Okay. So 1 here. Play the Mana Vault. Just in case they have Spell Pierce or something like that. Wow, okay. Did we get there? 3 Wheel of Fortunes. Nice. Wow. Alright, good games. Let's go to round 2. Here we are for round 2. We're on the play. Yeah, this hand is great. Wow, that last game was awesome. I don't want to get my hopes up, but this deck is seeming pretty good, actually. So I just want to play it fast. Okay, yeah, I did. Yeah, I should not have played that Mana Morphos. Did not realize I didn't have red for the Wheel of Fortune. What is this mystical going to do? Need to find red mana now. Okay, cool. Got bailed out there. I think I just cast the Wheel of Fortune on my turn. Good mystical in response. Yeah, looks like my opponent's playing a Tinker deck, or maybe they have Dark Ritual for Bolas's Citadel. Either way, it looks like we have Upheaval and Mind's Desire. I guess I'm going to try to set up this Memory Jar. Okay, so Soul Ring, so the Upheaval is not looking great, and Grim Monolith. Yeah, I guess they're playing a black big mana deck. Interesting. But luckily we got rid of the Citadel already. Yeah, I think I just start setting up the Memory Jar for next turn. Maybe I can find Fast Bond to play during that turn, and then there's some cards left over. I can discard them. That will fuel the Underworld Breach. Playing white as well. I guess they have lots of artifacts because they have Academy Ruins. They might have like Mindslaver or something, which I really have to watch out for. Mindslaver is great against this deck. I might have to sideboard out this Upheaval. Because if they can Mindslaver you and then cast Upheaval on your turn, that's not really good. Yeah, they do have Mindslaver. Okay, I think I can do something with Memory Jar, though. Are they going to be able to... Oh, wow, they have Time Twister? Okay. Still pretty awkward. Fast Pond. Okay, I guess I'm just going to try to go off here. Now, do I Portent before Memory Jar? Yeah, I don't think the 1 mana is going to matter that much. Yeah, there's the Time Spiral and Frantic Search. Wow. Now the real question is, do I play Heartbeat of Spring? I think I do, actually. This is going to be awesome. Okay. Do I want to cycle Miscalculation? No, I don't think I need to. Okay, this just has to be lethal. Okay, so I have Mystical Tutor. So yeah, I can... I think I can Mystical into Upheaval and then just leave a Ulamog on the battlefield and then just win with that. I have so many options. But I think that makes most sense. I think I have enough mana. Let's see, I have 2. Yeah, I'm not even going to count it. I have tons of mana. Discard Dak. Time Spiral. Tap 1, 2, 3. Then I need 16 mana, which I do have. Evil. Nice, okay. That was the full combo. That was awesome. So now I have to just consider the fact that they have Mindslaver. I have Dak, which can steal it. I think I just don't need the Upheaval. I think it's probably too much of a liability. I'll put the Ignite Memories in. That's going to be an easy mulligan. And this hand looks pretty good. And we'll just put back the Ulamog. Yeah, we want to draw the Ulamog later. Okay, this is starting to shape up like the last hand. Nice, they have Ancestral. Winter Orb, okay, that's a bit of a problem. Don't have a way to get rid of that. Well, let's see if they can pressure me. I think I'll just keep waiting. Winter Orb is definitely a problem. I don't have a good answer for it either. Scarab God, okay, so that will kill us fairly quickly. There's the Mind's Desire. Yeah, I just need more lands. This is never the first thing you want to do. But I am going to just play down the Heartbeat. I really don't know if I have a chance to win this game. Need to just hope they don't have too much action. They have Sundering Titan, that's going to be really good in the matchup as well. Interesting, okay. They have Time Spiral and Time Twister. They're playing a weird deck. But yeah, they're going to have infinite mana here, basically. So I'm probably going to be dead. Do they have Upheaval as well? Yeah, Upheaval Mirror Match. There's the Mindslaver. Okay, that's just going to kill me. They're infinite now. Although, no, they're not quite infinite. Yeah, I'm going to just keep playing for a minute. I guess I'm dead, though, because they can tap on my mana with the Mindslaver. Have Hanger back. Yeah, I don't think I could win. So let's just speed it up. We will concede. They're playing a pretty cool combo deck. Yeah, Winter Orb is so good. I don't have any sideboard. I have Skyclave Apparition, but I can't bring that in. Okay, this hand's kind of ridiculous. Just need to draw some card draw. And I have the miscalculation for Winter Orb, or maybe for one of their 5 or 6 drops. Disenchant. I'm fine with that. I have so much mana. Okay, I'm going to be conservative. I'm not going to play the fast bond out. I'm going to preserve my life. Power Stone. Okay, I think I can let that resolve. Let's see. Then next turn I counter either the 5 or 6 drop that they play. Okay, this miscalc thing might not work. Do they have Mind Twist? No, they have Batter Skull. Okay, cool. We did get to counter something. But I need to hit a land here. Let's see, what do I have on top? I can Manamorphose. I hit a land, I can Time Spiral. Or I can Mystical Tutor before. Yeah, I think I just have to Mystical Tutor. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, the Frantic Search is going to be good. Just need to find a little bit more mana. I can Mind's Desire. Rid of the Tribelder. Factor Fiction. Okay, maybe I discard the Mind's Desire. Shoot, yeah, I'm gonna lose my Underworld Breach now. Yep, I did not want this to happen. Okay, so this might have been a little bit too aggressive. Yeah, now I've lost some of my win conditions. I still have Uro, and I have Emrakul in the deck. I guess I should have just waited on the memory jar. There was not a ton of upside to what I did there. I thought there was a small chance I could Underworld Breach and then cast the Mind's Desire from Graveyard, but I think I would have had to hit so many lands. I don't think that would have worked. Okay, so now they have Ashiok going. Interesting. Factor Fiction. What do I want to hit? Yeah, I really needed the Underworld Breach. Guess I just try to win with Ignite Memories here, but probably not going to work. Yeah, my deck's filled with lands. Although, okay, yeah, Emrakul's going to shuffle everything back. Yeah. Yeah, I should have planned for this as well. Yeah, this deck is hard to play. I should have brought the Uro out. I was going to do it afterwards. Okay, well, I'm not going to deck myself now. I can ignite memories for 2 here. Or do I wait on the ignite memories? I could probably just play it and recast it later. Yeah, I think I should have been able to win this game. I've definitely not played it perfectly. Okay, so all I see is Murderous Rider. Okay, their Time Spiral's gone and their Time Twister is gone. A lot of their stuff is gone. But they have Academy Ruins for the Walking Ballista or the Winter Orb or the Batterskull. Or even the Bolas' Citadel. I think I'm going to want to thin my deck here. Okay, I have no more those. Right. It's just going to come down to the last few draws here. Not feeling great here. I'm at 13. They have Creeping Tar Pit. And they must have Mindslaver still in their deck somewhere. $13. Okay, they just took 2 of my draw 7s. The Wheel of Fortune in the Memory Jar. And my Secura Tribe Elder. Let's see if they're able to kill me here. Alright, we'll give it one more turn. We just need to get to 10 non-land permanents. Back me with Creeping Tar Pit and then make me lose 10 life from Bolas' Citadel. I think Mindslaver kills me too. Alright, let's see. Is this enough mana? Wow, I think they have to... Can't counter this. I think this is enough. Is there anything that can deal with this? They're at 9. Did I hit Factor Fiction as well? Wow, did we draw our way out of it? This has been a crazy match. Wow, we got there. We just had to draw Emrakul. Nice. Okay, here we are for the last round. We're 2-0 with the real Storm deck. This could be our chance. And we win this round, and then I can go back to playing Cube normally. Definitely gotta focus here. This hand looks really good, though. And my opponent has mulligan to 6. These cards all look good. I'll probably keep all of them. Maybe not the Mystical. Okay, they have blue. Okay, I can decide this turn. Either do I want to shuffle or do I want to draw the Mystical? I can just Wheel of Fortune on this turn. Yeah, I think I just want to value Wheel of Fortune. There's the Time Spiral. Let's use this, and then let's see if I change my mind. Got a lot of lands. What do I want to draw into? I can either Wheel of Fortune, or I can just keep making my land drops, and then I can do Heartbeat plus Time Spiral. I think I'm going to pass. I'm going to give myself the chance to do the Heartbeat Time Spiral play. Don't know what my opponent's playing yet, but I think this should be okay. Now I have the Mystical again. What would I get with Mystical? Not really anything I want to get. Let's see if my opponent taps out. If they tap out, then the Heartbeat of Spring play is going to be online. It looks like they're playing like Bant Control, so they might have some counter spells, but maybe they're going to want to play a 5-drop here. No, they're not going to do anything. So let's Mystical. Maybe they'll counterspell this. I kind of doubt it. No. What would I want? This calculation. Yeah, this is awkward. Factor Fiction, and then I can just like keep passing. Yeah, I'm not in a hurry. They left all their mana up, that's fine. I'm gonna make them do that again if they want to. Shark Typhoon? No, it is Avacyn. Okay. I could have used Factor Fiction when they were tapped out, but I actually would rather that they counterspell it if they have one counterspell. So this is going to be the turn where I'm going to try to go off. Hearse. Okay, that card's decent against me. Main deck Hearse. Wow. More blue. Okay, still looks like they have a counterspell up. There's Underworld Breach. If they split it like this, I'm definitely taking the top. So if they split it like this, and I play Heartbeat, I have 7 lands and I have 4. I think this makes sense. Oh, okay, no, miscalc doesn't work. Yeah. Always forget that the opponent's mana taps double as well. That affects my counterspell, obviously. But I don't think there's that much I can do. I'm just going to force them to have the counterspell now. Disenchant. Okay. That's going to make it harder, but still have a chance here. And there's some things I could do, like Upheaval. Okay, they're deciding to exile these 2 cards. Okay, this looks like a really good draw. I'm not sure if I can play the Stomping Ground. I might have to leave that. Stomping Ground is going to cost me 3 life, so yeah, I don't think it's worth it. Just going to Wheel of Fortune. Okay, now I have Underworld Breach. Is there any way cast this Emrakul? I don't think so. Maybe I can deck them, though. Yeah, I think I can do the Wheel of Fortune thing again and just deck them. Although, no. Let's see. A Vault. Can I play the Emrakul? Let's try that first of all. This will put Heartbeat down, and then I will have 1 mana plus... Wow, I think I can play Emrakul. Yeah, I'm just going to try to play it. Wow. There we go, there's Emrakul. I think this has to be enough to win. Yeah, the Underworld Breach has been insane in this deck. Okay, what am I going to do here? I effectively have infinite mana. Just going to try to cast my other Eldrazi here. It's Wheel of Fortune. Okay, do I still have Time Spiral in the deck? No, I used the Time Spiral. Okay, so I don't think I can use the Mind's Desire. Still have the Ulamog, right? Still have Upheaval, right? Wonder if they have a way to win. I'm just trying to figure out if I need to like cast Upheaval or something else crazy. So do I want to use Uro? I don't think there's any point to using Uro, right? Portent, it's going to draw me another card. They have like Wrath of God. Okay, I'm just going to pass. I don't need to do anything else. Trying not to deck myself here. I guess if they have Wrath, it'll kill the Emrakul, right? They would have to have like Path to Exile for Ulamog and then Wrath for the Emrakul. But then I can just redraw the Emrakul. They need to have something pretty crazy here. If they can make me draw as well, I could also lose the game. They have a ton of mana. Relic. Wow, they have a lot of graveyard hate. Swords to Plowshares in their graveyard. And Fractured Identity. Yeah, this could be a difficult matchup. Wow, they had the balance. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think this is gonna kill me. Wow. I don't have any win conditions left. Jeez, that was like the one thing I needed them to not have. They needed to have Relic of Progenitus also. That's sick. Okay, now all that's left in my deck is like Upheaval. Man, that's so sick. I have to bring in the alternate win condition now. Very okay. What is left in my deck? Okay. Yeah, there's nothing. I'm dead now. But I guess I'm gonna just force my opponent to kill me. I want to see what's in their deck. I think it's a pretty good matchup, actually, but I need to bring in the Ignite Memories. They don't have a lot of ways to interact with me. But my Eldrazi's are terrible. They have Swords, Fractured Identity, Elspeth, Council's Judgment, Oko. So many ways to stop the Eldrazi. There's the Upheaval. It's just not going to do anything. I'm going to deck out before my opponent. That is the problem. Okay, that's going to be enough. So I have to watch out for their Graveyard Hate. Bring in Ignite Memories. I'll keep one of the Eldrazi. So I'll just keep the Ulamog. This should be good enough. This hand looks okay. I'm gonna have to play pretty fast here. I have to win 2 games in 13.5 minutes. Wow, opponent has mulliganed to 5. Okay. So I used Portent on my opponent. I could have mana screwed them there, but I got to take Oko away. That's decent. I'm going to wait on the Mystical. Okay, there's the Ignite Memories, which I really don't want to discard to Wheel of Fortune. Because I know that my opponent has Graveyard Hate. Spellbinder, okay. That's not that big of a deal. Good split by my opponent. I'm going to take the lands. They take my Ignite Memories here. I'll be able to Wheel of Fortune safely. They're going to know about the miscalculation now. But they just take the Memory Jar. Okay, I think I just keep making land drops till I'm able to make a plan. And what do I do with this Mystical Tutor? Okay, so they have the 4/4 flyer, so counterspell that though. What do I want to draw? One of the mana doublers. I don't think I need to Mystical yet. Yeah, Fast Bond is a pretty good draw too. So I can win with Upheaval from this. This is very awkward. I just pass. I don't want to upheaval and let them play Avacyn, but now I'm leaving my fast bond in play, which there's also some risks to that. I know they have a couple cards that can remove it. Cancel. Okay, I'm going to Frantic Search. Discard 2 cards. Mystical. And Wheel of Fortune. I don't think I need Wheel of Fortune. So let's see if I can beat Upheaval. Now I have 2 mana up, so they have Red Elemental Blast. Wow. Yeah, I hadn't seen that the whole time. Now I tapped my 2 mana for the miscalculation. Yeah, this is a good example I talked about in one of my previous videos of why I just don't like Red Elemental Blast. I just think it's a little bit too good, and it just targets the decks that are bad. It's like we don't really need to do that. Okay, so there's Elspeth. I should have cycled this miscalculation. I'm very close to casting this Ulamog. I guess I'm just going to try to go off next turn, but both of the win conditions are in my hand. I'm at 4, which is definitely a problem. Jeez. So they're going to use that on the memory jar. So what if I do it in response? Then I can get some cards into my graveyard. Cycle the miscalculation. I think Uro is going to be enough to win next turn. Let's see. Or I can memory jar. It'll put cards in my graveyard. But then I'll lose my fast bond. I think I need to keep my fast bond. And now I can draw into Time Spiral. That's what I'm hoping to draw into. Yeah, I don't think I have much hope here, but it is worth a shot. Okay, I'm at 10 now. So I get to play Ulamog. I get to exile this Elspeth, Sun's Champion, and then one other card. I guess I'll eat Spellbinder, but yeah, I don't really... this might buy me another turn. see. I need to hit my time spiral. Still have the time spiral. Yeah, I guess this matchup has made me respect the Ignite Memories more. I would have won the first game if I had this in the main deck. So yeah, maybe the 2 Eldrazi's are just a little bit too fragile win conditions. I'll rethink that next time. But I still have a draw here. But yeah, I need to hit some card draw. I'm at 2. Cultivate. Wow. Oh, I thought this was the deck. Okay, well, we're getting close. But we're going to have to settle for another 2-1. Good games. Top deck. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.